Good afternoon, everybody. As I get situated here and you find me in your news feed, go ahead and say hello and let me know where you are viewing from. There I am. Okay. So I'm finding, this is very interesting, but I'm finding that it must be a Facebook thing, who knows, that I'm getting a wider view here. It's kind of weird, but hey, we'll roll with it. Alrighty, so welcome everybody. My name is Dawn Borchett. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I love to share my passion of paper crafting with all of you. And as you guys find me, because I'm actually here, I think about 2 minutes early. If you haven't already, please join my newsletter. Go ahead and open the camera on your smartphone and act as though you're going to take a picture of it, but don't. Most phones anymore, smartphones, have a QR code reader in them, and that way you can just tap on the link that'll show on your screen. It will take you right over to where you need to sign up. It's super easy. It takes, oh gosh, maybe 2 minutes. So anyway, if you want to keep up with everything that's going on here at the chalet, along with everything Stampin' Up, go ahead and sign up for that. And also, just to let you guys know, we still have the July host code. Today is the 21st of July. So we have a few, like a week-ish yet of this host code. So if by chance your order is under $150, make sure to use the host code. If your order is over $150, please do not use the host code and enjoy those benefits of additional free merchandise for yourself. All right. And if you have any questions, just holler. I'm here to help you guys any way that I can. All right. Let's go ahead and get on with some other stuff that's going on. Woo! Look what I got Saturday. So Saturday, in my email, this is what appeared. Free shipping this Tuesday. So if you guys have been thinking about placing an order, I know I caught a couple of you. I said, wait, don't stop. Don't place the order yet. Wait until Tuesday. Excuse me. If your order is $75 or more, you'll be able to enjoy free shipping. And that's all day this Tuesday, July the 23rd, from like 12:01 a.m. until like 11:50 p.m. So on Tuesday, free shipping, 1 day only on all orders that are $75 or more before shipping and tax. Okay, I wanted to make sure I didn't forget that because that's kind of important, isn't it? Alrighty. Also, if you, of course, are on social media like you are finding me at right now, you're on Facebook with me, just a couple of other places where you can find me. Right now, you're viewing me on my business page. I also have a community on Facebook called Dawn's Creative Chalet Community. So feel free to join that as well as my YouTube channel. If you have not already, please subscribe and share it with your friends. And hit the bell. It'll turn black. You'll get all the notifications on whenever I load something or do something with YouTube. Also, check out my blog, which is dawnscreativechalet.com. Excuse me. I have a scratchy throat today. Hey, Kristen. Hi. Happy Sunday crafternoon. Anyway, there on my blog, you'll find more pictures of the projects that we've done for the day, along with a supply list where you can shop right from there if you'd like. It's pretty convenient. And yeah, all the other good stuff. Lots of pictures. So go ahead and visit my blog and leave a comment if you would like as well. Also, as you already have seen, my online store, which is dawnscreativechalet.stampinup.net. And of course, you can find me on Pinterest. Okay. Who can live without Pinterest anymore? Just a couple things that are happening here at the chalet. Hey, Evelyn. Hello there. Happy Sunday crafternoon. I forgot to take off some of the stuff. I was slacking today, so we're going to go advance down here. So the next event that's available to participate in, being that I did close for my July product class, so that's all set, and close with payment and all that good stuff. Anyway, so into August, we have Starbucks Sip and Stamp at the Ludington, Michigan location on Friday, August the 2nd, 12 noon to 2 p.m. Hey, Marie. Hello. Happy Sunday craft afternoon to you. So on Friday, August 2nd, 2024, noon to 2 p.m., it's a free make and take. And make sure to bring some friends or be ready to make some new ones. There's always a table full of very smiley, happy people because we're stamping. And that's what it's all about. Also, Creative Card Class is coming up on Thursday, August the 8th at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., or 6:30. It's $30 or free with a minimum order during the class. And please make sure to RSVP no later than August the 5th for that. And I believe we are using the bundle called Changing Leaves. So a little bit of a hint of fall, I'll put it that way. So we'll be doing that. Make sure to RSVP for that. And also as we get to the end of August, we have the Wildly Flowering Suite product inclusive class. So this cost will include the designer series paper, embellishment, and linen thread. It's $35. You'll receive a $5 coupon to use on any size order during the class. Whew! That was fast and furious, wasn't it? But anyway, just contact me if you are interested. Now, along with free shipping that we will have on Tuesday, you can double dip. Actually, you can triple dip with me, but we'll explain that in a minute. But bonus days are also going on. So along with being able to take advantage of the free shipping if you would like, and FYI, with free shipping, you know what I would personally do? I would go ahead and stock up on the things that you're going to need for your fall and your holiday. Yes, I said it. Your holiday crafting, right? Make sure you have enough adhesives, the colors that you're going to want to create with in your cardstock stash. Whoops, there we go. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump that. And all that good stuff. So free shipping on Tuesday along with bonus days. So the free shipping is for a $75 minimum. The bonus days is for a $50 minimum. So if you take advantage of the free shipping, you're also getting a $5 coupon on top of that. Oh my gosh. Like, why wouldn't you, right? So anyway, bonus days are going on through the end of the month. We'll put it that way. Through the end of the day on the 31st of July. Also, August Paper Pumpkin. Isn't that crazy? I can't believe we're talking about August, but we are. Summer goes by so fast, especially when you're in the mid-states, you know, the Midwest. It just like it's gone in a blink of an eye. Hey, Lori. Hello there. Happy Sunday craft-ernoon. So the August kit is called Time for Cake. It has a free additional stamp set, which is kind of cool. Looks like it'll be numbers. If you can take it, I don't know if you can see that or not. Kind of, sort of, ish, right? Anyway, it'll be making 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs, and it looks like it's birthday themed, of course. So if you want to make sure that you receive that kit, if you're not already subscribing with me, go ahead and take care of that. Hey, Beth. Hello there. Happy Sunday craft-ernoon to you. So anyway, that's coming up. Speaking of Paper Pumpkin, I still have not gotten mine yet. I was so bummed. I went to the mailbox on Saturday, and I was like, where is it? I think it's taking the scenic route or something. Okie dokie. So, wow, this is so crazy. You guys can see like more of my table. Every time I look at that, I'm like, I don't know how to fix it. I've zoomed in or tried to zoom in, and it won't. Oh, well. Oh, well, it's okay, right? As long as you guys can see me, this is good. But it's just very weird. I'm not used to showing off so much of the area because I try to keep my mess out of your view. Because if you can see my table right now, it is a disaster. But it's all good. Anyway, online exclusives. You guys have heard me talk about this over and over and over, right? But for those of you who still have not tried to visit the online store, you're going to want to do it. Otherwise, you're going to be missing out on a lot of stuff. July 3rd, Stampin' Up! Released a lot of products, and we are going to play with a couple of those things today. And mainly, it's going to be this one right here, which I cannot remember the name of the suite of product. Season of Green and Gold. Oops. There. I don't know if you guys can see that. Anyway, we're going to play with this stuff today. This paper, if you guys love the holidays at all, this is a must. This is gorgeous. And I know my printer's, it's a cheap printer and it doesn't print things very pretty, but I'll have a sampler to show you guys. It has hints of gold foil in it, and it's gorgeous. It's really, really pretty. And then the vellum is also very pretty, and the vellum, some of the dies, in fact, I need to grab that vellum. Don't let me forget. I want to show you guys something. Anyway, so online exclusives at my online store. And you can do a search on online exclusives at the top where the search bar is, and it will show you all the stuff. Because it's not only going to bring up the July stuff, it's going to bring up anything that's just online exclusives, things that will not be shown in any publication. I know, right? They just dangle that carrot. But hey, that's what it's all about. Me personally, I get FOMO. I have to see. I have to know. I have to be in the know. Anyway, so what we're going to play with today, whoops, that's not it, but this is some of the products right here as far as the Frosted Forest. But we're actually going to use some of, well, kind of, sort of, not really that. Where did it go? Right here. Right here. Here's the stuff. So if by chance you are watching the replay, or if you want to watch the replay later and get these item numbers jotted down so it's a little bit easier for you to shop at my online store, feel free. We're using the Golden Greenery Bundle. I don't think we're using this so much, but we're using some of the images out of the Designer Series paper. And also, we're going to play with the Cherry Cobbler and Pearl Adhesive Backed Berries, which are kind of cool. And let's see here. What else was there? It's actually like a double suite, by the way. So if you check it out, there's just a whole bunch of stuff that coordinates together with this. Then we have the Greetings of the Season, which is what we're going to use today. Also, there are dies that coordinate with it. That's kind of cool. So you can make tags, which is awesome. I don't know if you guys can see, that actually does, when you cut them out with the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, these little circles, holes, so you can put the ribbon through, which is kind of cool. And yeah, all right. And of course, here's some more of the stuff. I know we've already kind of gone through this stuff right here, because I think it was, what, a week, 2 weeks ago, that we did some cards with this particular line of product from the online exclusives. And then right here we have our paper. So this is the DSP, as we call it, Designer Series paper. Isn't that pretty? I love it. It's so gorgeous. And I used it for some fall cards as well. And I think I might have used it for a birthday card, if I recall. And then we also have the vellum, and the vellum has three or four different designs. This one in the middle is really hard to see because it is, and I glued it all the way down too, of course. But it's got a faint design in it, white, kind of, it's very soft. I love it. So anyway, that's the vellum there. And again, the DSP. And then the dies coordinate with the patterns of some of the images, I guess you want to call it, in both the vellum and the Designer Series paper, which is very cool. Okie dokie. Whew. Almost everything out of the way. I try to talk fast so we can just get to the fun stuff, you know. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about really quick, just to mention it, in our annual catalog, I love to use this for references for a lot of things, not just shopping, but for ideas. And I know I've talked about it previously, but on page 22 at the bottom, they have these card sketches. I keep going back to these. I love these. So you're going to notice that I'm going to use a couple of them, I believe, today. I know one for sure. I think one possibly was inspired by this group as well. So anyway, let's go ahead and get to it. But I wanted to point that out because I think some people are overlooking that when they see it and they don't really understand what it is, especially if you are a little newer to stamping. You might not understand what is that stuff. You know, why are they doing that? Okay, let's go. Oh, wait, hold the phone. One more thing. So every month I do post the link to print if you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, so you can print the stamp insert. And these you have to purchase on your own. They're available in our catalog, or in your catalog. But anyway, what's really cool is you can print out the stamps for Paper Pumpkin, which I do every month because I like everything to match on my shelves. I'm very crazy about that. So anyway, just want to let you know, I don't obviously have my stamps because I don't have my kit yet. I'm hoping it'll be here on Monday. But if you like to do this type of thing, look for reference on both here on my Facebook page and in my Facebook group. And you'll find it there. So you can print it off and then cut it down to fit inside. And it just slides inside the, it's like a CD case, basically. Yeah, there we go. And I like it because when I put it on my shelf, there you go. And then the reference on the back are the images of the stamps. And I don't always talk about this. I just kind of throw it out there, and I don't know if people know what it's really all about or not. Okay, now we can go ahead and let's do some fun, very simple cards. I pulled this one out of the basket first, so we'll do this first. Again, this is that greenery, what's it called? Season of Green and Gold Designer Series paper. This is the side that doesn't have the gold foil. I wanted to use both so everybody could get a good idea about that. Oh, and this, oh my gosh, I'm like skipping all over today, aren't I? That's the way my brain is today. I don't know. It's just like 100 things at one time. The wheels are spinning. This is some of the, this is a dual pack of ribbon. It has silver and gold. And this is available in our annual catalog. And I wanted to use this because of the gold foil in the DSP. And then here is one of the suites. It's like a double suite of product. So we have the golden greenery images. The same images that you'll see in the designer paper. And then we also have the golden greenery dies. Whoops. Oh my goodness. I'm making a hot mess. Here we go. That's very cool, isn't it? I love the really big images to fill the real estate on the front of the card. I don't like white space. I don't know. I'm weird about that. So that's part of it. And then we have the other part, which is actually what we're going to use today. And that is Greetings of the Season. I love the mix of the fonts. You guys know, if you've been hanging out with me, I'm a font junkie. And I love the mix of the fonts that you can mix and match. That's really fun. And then let me show you these dies. Look at the size of those tags. I love it. So you can just go gangbusters on making tags for the holidays. But it doesn't have to be just for holidays, right? It could be for birthdays, anniversaries, baby showers, all kinds of fun things. That's very cool. And what would really be neat is to make a bunch of tags for someone as a gift. I love that idea. Hey, Kathy. Hello. Happy Sunday crafternoon to you. It's good to see you. I miss you. But if anything, I will see you in October. Hint, hint. So anyway, we're going to use this set today. And let's see, we're going to use Merry Christmas. So I'm going to take out Merry. And where did Christmas go? I always have a hard time reading these backwards. Do you guys? I don't know what it is. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on my block together. So it's just going to be like one word. So let's do that here. That. And try to be straight, I guess. You know, that would be kind of nice, wouldn't it? All right. So there we go. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. And I'm going to use the Real Red ink. And I need to give you guys some measurements. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Let's see here. I don't have my cheat sheet. Oh my gosh, I'm really slacking. Okay, so first of all, I'm using a piece of basic white cardstock. I even included an envelope. Okay, basic white thick cardstock cut at 4 1/4 by 11 and scored at 5 1/2. Because we're using the thick white cardstock, I'm not going to waste time putting a liner inside the card. It's not needed. And then also, I'm using 3 different designs of that designer paper. I'll show you the backs of these too, because that would be really pretty as well, wouldn't it? But we're going to use these. These are cut at, I believe, 1 inch by 4 1/4. So 1 by 4 1/4. And I think what I'll do is we're just going to go ahead and glue these down with a little bit of multi-purpose liquid glue. First of all, though, I tell you what, we should probably eyeball it so we kind of know where we want these. Okay, so this is simple card, but I like it because this helps to use up your scraps, which I kind of dig. Oh, Kristen, are you spicy today? Oh my goodness sakes. And I'm going to go ahead and by the way, I filled up my glue bottle. I was having a heck of a time with it. I was arm wrestling with it. Oh my gosh. All right, and a little bit of glue here. And I like to work on the ends first and then work inward. Just my thing to help me kind of eyeball it. I don't sit and measure anything. That's way too much work, and I am way too lazy for that. I like easy. Easy peasy. Okay, there we go. Now, what I want to do, I'm going to take, okay, that's a little excessive, isn't it? But you know me, the excessive is my middle name. Okay, we're going to take this, and what I'm going to want to do is wrap it around. Now, some are more talented than I am, and just will tie a bow. But whenever I try to do this, I call it loosey-goosey, and then it falls off the card, and I hate that. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of my Stampin' Seal, and I think I'm going to have it go right about there. So I've tucked it just inside the card. I'm going to put this here and tighten it up. We're going to stick it down right there. Ta-da! Just like that. Now we're going to hide that, because otherwise that would look kind of goofy, wouldn't it? We'll hide it in a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Real Red ink up my stamp. Stamp the image. I'm going to clean that up before I get a hot mess all over my white sweater. I guess I wore the wrong color today, didn't I? Oh boy. Was not thinking. And I'm going to put these back before Pearl gets a hold of them. Pearl is my almost 2-year-old Cocker Spaniel. She's a hoot. Okay, there we go. All right, now what I want to do is put this on. Speaking of, now she's going to bark, just because. And, of course, my door isn't shut. Oh, goodness sakes. It must be the neighbor's dog outside, the one that she does not get along with. Okay, one moment. I'm going to shut my door so you guys can try not to hear all that. Well, if anything, that's muffled. Hi, Lonnie. Happy Sunday crafternoon. Oh, my goodness. Pearl just wanted to make her appearance on my live somehow, right? Okay, we're going to go ahead and using a glue dot, and we're going to stick that there so it looks like I tied it, even though I didn't. And then, of course, we need a little bit of bling bling. And where did I put it? So we have a couple new embellishments. This one here, whoops, they're sticking together. This is clear and pecan pie. And I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a little bit of shimmer in those, which I really like. And then we also have, what do they call these exactly? Cherry cobbler and pearl adhesive backed berries. I love these because these are already put together for you. We used to have to take, and I know, again, I'm really lazy, but we used to have to take 3 individuals and put them together to look like that. Well, now they're all together, which I think is kind of cool. And I bet I'm out. No, I'm not out. Okay, good. We do have red. So I just want the red dots. These right here. Take my take your pick tool. And there we are. And there you have card number 1 done just like that. Easy, easy peasy. A great way to use up your scraps. Okie dokie. Now let's go ahead and go to, I need to set this somewhere so you guys aren't seeing all my garbage. All right, let's go ahead and do card number 2. And I bet, I don't know, I didn't put any measurements on these. What's up with that? An end is upside down. That's great. Just what you guys want to see is an upside down card. So this is card number 2. Again, this is a great way to use up some scraps. And I cut 1, 2, 3 pieces of the Designer Series paper at 3.5 by 1 1/4. So these 3 pieces at 3.5 by 1 1/4. I cut this out of the Designer Series paper with the dies, which is really cool, very easy. And I didn't have to color anything, which I love. The berries that I just showed you, we're going to stick those on there. And again, a cute little bow in gold to accent the gold in the beautiful paper. And a little trick that I'm going to show you on this particular die right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and assemble. And get all my goodies out. And by the way, I am using a piece of basic white thick cardstock. Again, I've cut it at 4 1/4 by 11 and scored at 5.5. And let's see here. Want to stamp my image. I think I'm going to use, because there is pecan pie in this Designer Series paper. There's a lot of green, but there's a little hint of that pecan pie. So I thought, you know, let's pull that pecan pie right out of that paper, because that's pretty too. And I'm really loving pecan pie. I love the real thing as well. But the ink has no calories. Let's see here. We want Season's Greetings. And where did my block go? There it is. I set it down to run and shut the door. All right, we're going to go ahead using that pumpkin pie and Season's Greetings, just like that. Easy stuff. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and assemble. This is the type of card, too, that would be really good to make multiples of if you're doing a Christmas card, that kind of thing. Because it helps for your designer paper to go a long ways, right? A lot of mileage. You know what, Kathy? I missed it. In fact, I didn't even know that the fair was going on until yesterday. In fact, I didn't even see her post. He did. Because okay, I'm going to admit, I'm trying not to be on Facebook as much. unless it's for my business stuff. So I missed a post about it, and then it was pointed out to me that it was going on, and that Natalie, didn't she like grand champion or something? I was like, oh my gosh, so way cool. Those kids, I tell you, are so super talented. You know what? I am missing. So give me a second. This is called The Live That's a Hot Mess. One moment. Because I need to find where that piece went. I know I had it. Okay. So I am missing this right here. Sorry about that, guys. This is real. It's live. It's not Memorex. Okay, so I need this, and I need to cut out that with Old Olive. So I'm just going to do it with you guys right here. Okay, move this out of the way. Skedaddle. Scrap piece. And run it through. Both items. Oh, wow. I did see the picture of her quilt and Claire's cute table. That was adorable. But yeah, if I would have known, I would have made a trip over there. Wow, that's so awesome. I'll have to send them a message later today. Very cool. Did you go then? I'm assuming that you went. Maybe. That's a cool place, by the way, for that fair. Okay, let me see here. I'm going to go ahead and, first of all, what I want to do is glue down my pieces. And we're going to put that on like so. And again, I'm working from the outside in. And right there. And then this one. Oh, I love that. It is so pretty. Well, you get to hear the inside scoop. You're kind of close and stuff, you know. So I think that's awesome. Okay, so for this piece here, the reason why I really wanted it, I just want to show you guys a little something. Because sometimes I always take things at, how do I want to put it? Face value? Is that, I'm not sure if that's really what I'm wanting to say, but I just see it for what it is. But what I'm going to do, I want it longer, so I'm going to cut it. And then what I'm going to do is stretch it. And then we'll have our greeting cover it. So it's going to look like, it's going to appear longer than what it is. I don't know, just something silly, but I wanted to show you guys because, I don't know, I had kind of that aha moment. I looked at a card similar to this with different pattern paper, and I was like, mine doesn't go that far end to end. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute, duh. Just cut it. So it's those little things, you know, that just need to slap me in the face. Okay, so I'm going to go, not literally, but you know what I mean. Take some dimensionals, put on our sentiment, and then we'll pretty it up with some bling berries. There we go. In fact, I'm going to take this. This is an image from the designer paper. I should have actually brought out the entire piece of paper to show you guys, whoops, what images work with the dies. I don't know what I was thinking today. I don't know. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put that there like so. I think that's kind of pretty. And then I want to attach my bow with a mini glue dot. These things are so hard to see. There we go. And we're going to put that like so. And then I'm going to bring in these little pretties again. And we're just going to put little pops of red on here because I just thought that that looked really pretty. And there we are. There is card number 2. What do you guys think of that one? And then we have one more. This one is my favorite. There we go. Okay. So I used Garden Green for the card base. And then I went ahead, and this is one of the sketches on page 22 of the annual catalog. We'll go ahead with some measurements first. So first of all, 4 1/4 by 11 on the Garden Green, and I scored at 5 1/2. Oh, thanks, Marie. And then for the inside piece, this is the liner of the card, and I cut it at 4 by 5 1/4. So we're going to go ahead and put this on the inside of the card. And there we go. This circle is the largest circle out of the stylish shapes, which is what we were just using with this guy. So we're using this circle right there. That'll be for the sentiment. And then I chose 3 pieces of the designer paper. And I liked all the stuff with the foil in it. I just thought, how pretty. And these are cut at, I believe, 2 1/2 by 1 3/4. But let me double check. Yep, 2 1/2 by 1 3/4. Hey, I remembered something. Woohoo! And then I want to lay these out just like this. Again, this is a great layout for like a Christmas card that you want to make multiples of, because it's using our pretty paper, but not a lot of it. So you can really stretch the longevity of the paper to make a lot of cards. And then we'll end up putting our sentiment over here and then all of our other pretties. And by the way, this is the vellum and the dies cut. I cut those out with the dies. I should say it that way. And we'll be using those as well. I love the vellum. I think it is so pretty. It just softens everything up. Okay, someone is asking me about my sweater. Isn't this cool? So, it says, please share where you found that gorgeous sweater. Thank you. That's very kind. So I've actually have had this sweater, oh my gosh, I would say for about 5 years. You guys are going to laugh at this, okay? I love to shop. I do. I love to shop. And I was in this really cool little, not really little, it was a very cool shopping center. I believe it was in Houston. If you guys, do you know, are you familiar with Anthropologie? Anthropologie, it's a store. I know that there's one in, well, I'm in Michigan. There's one in Grand Rapids that I know of. Anthropologie is very different. And there's not a lot that I can usually afford in there, but I found this and I love this kind of thing. This is like right up my alley. And hey, it's Ruth. Hi, Ruth. And I found it there. And so I've babied it because I love it. And sometimes when it's summer, but it's like a little cool, I love to wear it because I still get, you know, the breeze through the sleeves. And then the rest of it is like a solid sweater on the front and the back. Let's see here. I want Garden Green. So unfortunately, it's nothing that's new. I've had it for a while. But Anthropologie is a very cool store. Check it out online, if anything. Their decor inside the store is amazing. So anybody who's very artsy is going to love going in there. Like, you guys would dig it. But again, it's like one of those places that I can't afford to buy a whole lot. So this was a big splurge for me. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're using the garden green. And we're going to go ahead and stamp it, hopefully, where it's centered. This is a cool sentiment. May your holiday season be filled with warmth and cheerful celebration. I really like that. Okie dokie, there we are. And I'm going to go ahead and assemble with some more dimensionals, because you guys know me. Every card, dimensionals everywhere. Whoops. Oh my gosh. I think my nails are getting too long. I need to get them done this week. It's getting hard to grab anything. There we go. And then these pretty pieces from the vellum, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to tuck one under there. See how just a little accent to the card. And then take this other and tuck it, whoops, under there. And then my pre-tied bow, whoops, with a glue dot. There we go. And then we have to add the bling, right? Because we can't have a card without bling. Prerequisite for a card for me is dimensionals and bling. Let's see here. Grab. And I'm going to use the pecan pie part of these little pretties. Let's use a large one, whoops, over here. And two of the smaller, we'll scatter them right, whoops, get over here. Oh my goodness, okay, we'll try it again. Take two, there we go. Okay, awesome, so let's bring in the other cards as well. Actually, this one I used the smaller. It was the third largest of the four on this. And I found that it was too tight, so I decided to cut the larger circle. I think I like this one better. Okay, bring in the other cards here. Actually, we'll go this route and this route. And this one there. All right. This is so weird. I was really, okay, I'm hung up on this whole thing with the way you guys are viewing this. I was trying to zoom in, and for a live, Facebook wouldn't let me zoom in at all. It was very strange. Anyway, 3 cards that we made today. I hope that you guys like them. I hope that it was inspiring and that maybe you'll try these layouts as well. Thank you very much, Kathy. You're awesome. Thanks for being here. It's good to see you. And thanks, everybody, for sharing a little bit of time with me today. On just one more note before you go, again, remember, free shipping this Tuesday on the 23rd. With that being said, you'll get, if you qualify for that, because it's a $75 minimum order, you'll also qualify for getting a minimum of 1 coupon with Stampin' Up! For bonus days, because they're handing out coupons into your email box for every $50 that you spend. And then on top of that, if things couldn't get any better, if you go ahead and place an online order with me, I will be sending you all the bits and bobbles to make these cards. Now, as you know, I cannot do the stamping for you. So if you have a different sentiment bundle on hand, oh, thanks, you guys. You're awesome. Feel free to use those. Or if you're wanting to grab this one at the online store while you're shopping, if you haven't gotten it already, it's Greetings of the Season. So you can actually triple dip on Tuesday with me. So if you do place your order on Tuesday, free shipping with a $75 minimum, the coupon, which is qualifying for a minimum $50 order. And then with that, with a $50 order minimum, you get the card kit and the embellishment. So it's a win-win. I love it. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go for the day, but thanks again for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. You're so much fun. And if you liked the cards that we did today, make sure to share this with your friends. And also, if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel and visit my blog. In about a half hour, everything will be loaded onto my blog, so you can watch the replay and see the supply list for everything that we used today and shop right from there. You guys have a great day, and I will see you next Sunday, Crafternoon, at 1 p.m. Eastern Time for another free, fun class with Dawn. Bye-bye.